Hey guys, welcome back. The first episode of 2020. We're here to dive into a few things today. I know it's been a brief hiatus, but it's all good. We're back and we're here to dive into some dope stuff today. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. Okay, so our first topic, we're going to be diving into the 10-year anniversary of Kush and OJ by Wiz Khalifa.
We just passed the Kush and OJ, you know what I'm saying, with Wiz Khalifa. And I have a personal sentiment with that. That being the first tape that was the first tape that introduced me to the blog era of music. And I, for one, call it a classic because it was just like sonically the way it was like track after track after track. It was just banger, fun. You know what I'm saying? Wiz was, I think, at one of his like highest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His career wise, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think it was definitely a staple in not only music, but just my personal history with music as well. What y'all think?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like the album by itself started its own culture. Like, you know how the movement had everybody was tailored out, the Chucks, the camo cargo, the blonde patch, everybody.
Yeah. All that.
That's why I feel like it was bigger than just like a mixtape by itself because, like you said, it was in that same region of blog sphere around the same time when Cudi first started popping off. Wale was getting his shine. Like he stood out, like he made a name for himself with this album especially, and it's still like a classic. Like it did numbers when it first went to streaming services like a couple months ago. He was really excited to hear it all over again.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, shit, nigga basically covered everything. Like, as far as it being a staple, like just between, I know that's a point in time where even like you said, it's bigger than music because the whole culture between, niggas being stoners and smoking and shit, everything shifted following this. Like this is when people was for real coming out on that for real. Outside of the music, obviously, like music, like you said, you can run that joint top to bottom. Kid Frankie, Never Been, everything is like crazy. You still play it now, so yeah, I think that's what makes it stick as a classic easily. Like between the impact it had on basically every level, to keep it a buck. So
Definitely a great classic. So what would you guys say is like either the first song that like made you like hooked on the project or like your favorite song or a couple of songs? I know it might be hard to pick one, so what would you guys say? We can kind of just like
for me, like what had my attention was the beginning. Like the first real track on there, Mesmerize. You like
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's just like you just feel you just get the whole like aesthetic behind who this man was just off the beat before he was even rapping or anything. It was just like real
this
late.
nigga was just cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like this nigga was cool as fuck, that beat. Like
made niggas want to smoke like for real.
Like
right.
Everything aligned for that shit. Like sonically, who he like, what he had going on, like especially like being on that wave because you around that time that's when it was like a lot of niggas just on some. Everybody was trying to be like on some Wayne shit. Like he was in his own lane. He was doing his own thing. So that on top of everything else going on, like he was with that nigga for real when that shit came out.
I remember when the video came out on MTV Jams, and that shit was like he just set the mood for everything. It was like, oh yeah, this nigga got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First, oh, go ahead.
You go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say the first song that I probably heard from this though was The Statement. And The Statement.
Really? That's the first one you heard?
Yeah. And shout out to Ill Roots too.
Yeah.
Ill Roots, I think I seen it because of Ill Roots. And then that shit just took off. And you know what I'm saying? Niggas went to Dat Piff. Me and all about it.
Yeah.
Dat Piff. Niggas hit him with the download and you know what I'm saying?
I remember me personally, like this was kind of, I think, what was this, 2010-ish? I think this was for me, like this was kind of like around the time when I like first, was dabbling into it, and like at that time it was like, it doesn't matter what type you were on, it was like you were there, like all the way there. And I just remember like having to plan your whole day around like that activity.
Oh yeah.
Like, so you had to prepare and stuff like that. And I remember like when I was there, and I remember hearing In the Cut, and like right before the beat drops, like when that whole thing was going on, I just remember like feeling like I was on a cloud, like literally. And it's like for me, like I'm not gonna say like I was like a big Wiz fan like before that like dropped, and I honestly didn't even realize like that it was like a full project that was out. Like I heard In the Cut, and then I heard Never Been. I was like, bro, what is it? Like what is going on? And then at that moment I was like, nope, I gotta go get this tape right now. And I was like hooked on like Wiz ever since then. So
and speaking of current releases, there's been a release that's just happened, been bestowed upon us by two amazing, brilliant black men, Freddie T and Alton, the guy, you know what I'm saying? Boy, if you ain't heard that shit, you wildin'. Niggas need to go run that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even got a campaign for the shit. But I just want to talk to y'all niggas about that whole process. How did that come about as far as like who reached out to who, like, how did you know, Alton, that who you wanted on it and all that type of stuff?
I feel like, when I started the beat sometime last year, I think it was when I was hanging out with you, Shy, and Derek that one night. Anyway, it was that same night because I remember it was raining and it was initially what we called like rainy days.
Yeah.
And then it was a certain track that Fred had put out, I think not too long from when I made the beat, and I was like, this nigga would definitely snap on that. And like as soon as I sent it over to him, this nigga was like, hold on bro, I'm gonna be right back with you. And he came back with like the verse probably like at the end of the day.
Ooh!
Yeah. Crazy.
Yes. Y'all snapped on that. That was definitely, yes. I run that back at least once a day. Y'all.
Yeah. I ran that motherfucker up.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it came out exactly how I imagined it. Like with everybody I work with, I work with them because I imagine it a certain type of way. I mean, it just so happens to fall through like that every time.
Yeah.
And Fred, what was like your impression your first like reaction, I guess, and stuff like that, as far as hearing the beat and writing to it and all that?
Well, I was at the subway and this nigga hit me up. Nah, but I can't remember where I was. I mean, of course, I think I was at home in the basement. When he hit me up and sent me the beat, and I knew as soon as I heard it, I was just like, oh yeah, because it was like I like could hear every pocket that I normally, you know what I'm saying, spit in or whatever. So it's like,
that shit went crazy too. Niggas murdered that shit.
Yeah.
This nigga played it for me because, you know what I'm saying, I always get the motherfucking exclusives. Niggas know that. I get the exclusives. So I heard the track already. I remember this nigga played the shit for me. I was like, I'll be telling like, bro, this shit him. And we was thinking like, originally I was like, we always talk about like who we could hear on the beats and shit like that. So it was like Spitter would be crazy on that. You know, the high shit back to this whole 420 shit, niggas don't even see what niggas on. But nah, for real. Then when he told me, hey, you was gonna be on that shit, I was like, oh, it's up. And then when I heard that shit, yeah, I already knew it. It's just gonna knock niggas' heads off. That's exactly what it's doing right now, for sure.
Yeah. Right. Glad how it turned out. And happy that it's, you know, gonna be the first single from the project. I feel like I couldn't have picked a better one. Because everybody is like niggas been talking about Fred, you know, but a lot of people are hearing, you know, why we be campaigning this nigga like he the next president.
Yeah.
Like this nigga really rap.
Yeah, man. For sure. It was confident.
I just appreciate all the love and stuff. I just, you know what I'm saying, I'm just glad that I could execute as envisioned by, you know what I'm saying, AL-10, you know what I'm saying, that that's always the best, you know, when you do a collab with somebody and it's not normally yours, you always want to give your best effort for them, so that you're satisfied as well as you, you know what I'm saying. So,
For sure. Yeah, y'all niggas did that shit. Cause goddamn, that shit be.
Appreciate it, man. This
That
shit
shit
is on all streams right now. If y'all haven't heard it, go check it
Go
out.
get that. Go get that. Y'all niggas heard from the man himself, man.
Yeah.
None of that weird shit like we be saying. Niggas go hop on it's on every fucking streaming service. Niggas at the crib. Don't be weird. Go get that right.
Shit else to do.
Yo, make sure you'll go and listen to both of their releases. AL-10's got releases out, Chambers and Leap of Faith, and Fred last release, Where Fred Been At. Go see what he's been up to. Got a few releases as well. Make sure y'all go check that out. And so it's almost that time. We're gonna get ready to wrap things up safely, you know, since we're kind of limited on what we can do this year.
we'll be back soon.
For sure.
We gotta go pay some bills right now. So I'm back. Y'all stay safe. Y'all, like she said, keep the hand sanitizer on deck. Black man, black woman.
Hey, you already know. Y'all know what's
All y'all beautiful people out there,